everybody, and welcome to LK Lifestyles, where today we are going to be using the Sous Vide function to make orange infused tequila. I'm going to use the Sous Vide function on my Instant Pot Duo Crisp and Air Fryer. So let's get started. First, we're going to hit the Sous Vide function on the Instant Pot, and I'm going to set it for 2.5 hours at 138 degrees Fahrenheit and hit start. The water usually takes at least 40 minutes to come up to temperature, so you got to be patient. But in the meantime, we're going to take this handy dandy inexpensive vegetable peeler and peel just the skin of this orange off. We're going to try not to get too much of the white. And now that the orange has been magically peeled by the snap of my fingers, we're going to place about half of the peel into each one of these containers that I got at Walmart for $2.69 each. So you really don't need fancy equipment to sous vide your tequila, vodka, or rum, whatever your pleasure. And speaking of tequila, I'm going to be using Margaritaville Silver Tequila, which is an inexpensive but very pure tequila that I find it's about $23–24 a bottle. It's 100% blue agave, but you can actually use any clear liquor that you like to infuse using the sous vide function. I just use tequila because it's paleo. And we're just going to pour it over the orange peel, and we're going to make sure that the vacuum seal on these jars is tight so that we don't have any water leaking into them. And once I put the camera down, I'm going to get a nice tight seal on these, and we're going to put them into the Instant Pot as soon as it comes up to temperature. It's been about 20–25 minutes. So this just popped on, and we're going to take our tequila, and it's going to keep our tequila at an even 138 degrees for 2 hours or so. One nice thing about sous vide cooking is that the cooking time doesn't have to be exact. You do want to get your glass jars submerged in the water. Be careful, don't burn yourself. And you want to make sure that the jars are almost completely covered by the water. As long as the jars don't have any water leaking into them, you should be fine. And we're going to come over and put the lid back on. We're going to let it sit in the sous vide for about 2.5 hours. So time's up, and it's time to carefully remove the lid of the Instant Pot and check out our Sous Vide orange infused tequila. I'm going to pull these out. They're not really all that hot, but as you can see, the tequila has turned a lovely light orange color, and it's obviously the infusion has taken very well to it. I'm going to let these sit on the countertop for about an hour or so just to cool down to room temperature before I strain them. I'm going to strain them into this mixing bowl using this mesh strainer. You can actually just pull the peels out with a spoon if you like, but I'm going to strain it because I'm going to pour it into a bottle that I have set aside to store my sous vide tequila in. And I like using these bottles. They're glass, they're see-through. You can see the beautiful color of the orange infused tequila. And this bottle is, I believe, 16 ounces, so you can see exactly how much we got. We got about 14 ounces total. And I like to pour mine over some ice and add a little club soda to it. You can garnish it at will. It's totally paleo because there's no added sugars, no grains. And if you enjoyed this video, I highly suggest that you subscribe to LK Lifestyles and give it a like. Thank you so much for watching.